Hey guys, so another little short video for you here. Basically talking about language here and what the bankers and bad people in the government, way up high, people that control governments, they have you speaking a fraudulent language. You can see the English language here, uppercase, only applies at the beginning of a sentence or on a proper noun, right? Otherwise it's lowercase letters, not capitals. Uppercase means capital letter. Interesting how capital punishment is death. Because capital, the language of all capitals is a dead language. It's not even a language, right? It's defined as dog Latin in Black's Law Dictionary, but you won't find it in any styles manual. You certainly won't find it in the Chicago Manual of Style, which, if it's a real language that can be used and used not fraudulently, it would be in there. Excuse me. So, what they've got you doing is speaking the language of the serpent. You can see the serpent's tongue. They've got you speaking and writing in, or certainly writing in uppercase and lowercase, correct English, but also in the all capitals. See the snake's tongue, the serpent? Probably where the term doublespeak came from. I don't know. It's the language of Babylon. The Roman administration of it is nothing more than a grammatically debased Latin and a corruption of the written English and Latin text. And so they've corrupted the language here. The word city is actually an abbreviation for the city of London. London is named after the original territory called London in Rome. We're still presumed to be in Rome, guys. And that's not good, okay? There's remedy, there's ways out of it by demanding or suing, requiring the correct language performance. And so, anytime you see a word in all capitals, it's technically art. It's not even a language. So, back in 1215, the English royalty got really ticked off at the king. He's treating them really bad. Now, they were still wealthy compared to the peasants, right? But they were pissed off, so they got a bunch of armies together, for lack of a better term, and they surrounded him and said, "We're going to kill you if you don't treat us more fairly." So in 1215 that happened, and then the king signed the Magna Carta, which was common law. 15 years later, we're back to corpus juris again. Corpus, corpse, juris, jurisdiction. Corpse jurisdiction, dead jurisdiction. All capitals. So as a final thing, I want to tell you that this is just something about, I won't tell you who the current POTUS was, you can figure it out. In March of 2015, the United States Incorporated went insolvent. The current POTUS created millions of new trusts in the form of a tribe of public franchises named after living Americans. He called it the Puerto Rico Public Transmitting Utilities. And those names are only using middle initials, which is not your correct name. An initial, it's not the correct English if you're trying to say your name correctly. It has to be full colon, your name, your first name, hyphen, and then your middle name. Your last name is a surname. Your name, including the surname, doesn't belong to you unless you've filled out your UCC1 financing statement. If you haven't, that name doesn't belong to you. It belongs to the United States Corporation, basically the Vatican, the Federal Reserve. They own it. But you can take back that name. That's your trust. Okay? Once you turn, it's either 18 or 21. I think it's 18. Before that, you're a minor, right? Well, when you turn 18, if you don't declare that you've reached the age of majority and you're not a minority, then you continue to be a minority for your whole life. I don't care if you're 80 years old. You're still an infant. legally because you have not reclaimed your straw man name. So you have to fill out a UCC1 financing statement. You can get it at your Secretary of State. They're waiting for you to do the right thing. It's all here. It's all available. You know, the people that are corrupt, those are the people that are being controlled by the masters. The masters follow all the rules. They just don't tell you what they are. If you know what they are, guess what? You're the master. If you know how to fill out a document correctly, and it's not that tough, you become the postmaster of the court. The court is the piece of paper. See Four Corners Rule of Law. So anyway, yeah, I think you know who was president there. I'm not saying Trump wouldn't have done the same thing. Maybe he felt he had to do it, but he's just continuing to, you know, he's adding to the continuation of the harvesting of all of us by tricking us into thinking we're that all capitals name when we're not. So that's all I got. Thinking about changing from legal tees to maybe freedom tees. I'm not sure. Maybe legal tees as LEGALTESE. You know, like legalese. I don't know. Anyway, appreciate any input you've got. That's all I got for now. I just wanted to do a little short video, try to do more of these and more often. You know, guys, learn. Get a copy of the UCC Connection. It's $5.50. It's worth bazillions, figuratively speaking. So, all right. Take care.